Are you a parent? Have you ever felt overwhelmed, out of balance, like it's all just filling up in your balloon of life and it's ready to pop? And it might have already popped. It might have popped into anxiety, depression, PTSD, any of those sorts of things. It might have popped into perfectionism or OCD or being a workaholic. There are lots of ways that it can manifest in our life. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes we have so much that we've loaded into our balloon that we just become overwhelmed. That was true for me. I became overwhelmed. I had so much going on. And I'd had so many things happen in my life that I wouldn't describe as trauma. I wouldn't have described as necessarily hugely distressing, but they were consistent. There was just things, over my life. And they came to a head when one of my children was diagnosed as being on the spectrum, and a couple of other diagnoses. And you know what? That in and of itself was actually an amazingly incredible experience. It was very freeing. We got some language around that. And it actually made a huge difference for myself and my child. And 3 more of my children had a diagnosis after that. But that first diagnosis, it broke me. It was the nail in the coffin that set my adrenal fatigue into overdrive. I was falling asleep on the couch at 7:30. I was only getting home at 6:30. I was forgetting the ham on the bench. I was taking wrong turns getting to work. I was falling apart. I chose to look after me in that moment. I chose to do a process of self-regulation that reduced the pressure in the balloon for me. Doing that process changed my life, not just as a woman, but as a parent, as a mother, as the regulator of emotions in my home. It changed everything. I now teach parents and guide parents through this same process so that they too can live a life that doesn't have a full balloon, where they have space to process the things that come along and they're not triggered by their own childhood, by their own experiences. If you want to be part of that, if you want to move past your triggers and parent from joy and love, reach out.